Aurelia up against either the Rumble or the Nautilus. You sent me a quizzical look right there. How are you feeling about this Aurelia pick?
The Aurelia is very peculiar. Atlas, it is extremely bizarre. So, you choose the Aurelia
in the top side of the map on behalf of the Aurelia, and then a little bit of scouting potential with the burrowed version of Rek'Sai. The Tremor Sense is there, and so here we go.
Experience at least in that wave, as BDD now gets himself the bubble onto Fate. He's going to flash, but Cliff still gets the knock up. 100 health, flash forward there as the dredge line is going to come down. Fate does eventually go as Clid looks for another knock-up. Now on Fleek in trouble as BDD is ghosting around, picks up another flash. Every time these summoner spells come in, it is brilliant for BDD, who's still running through, grabbing whatever he needs. Doesn't have his own flashes. There's the flash forward from Lonely to try and get the kill, but that is a 2-1-0 BDD.
Yesterday, I believe someone told me that August had commented on Cloud Soul. Obviously, I can't confirm.
All right, weird kickback there onto BDD as he does get the zoomies. As that is a great ultimate, taking down at least one there, but it's a trade of 1-for-1 as Ruler looking for Root, who's out of the fight right now. Rascal dives into the backline and is unable to get anything, maybe a little bit overly aggressive. As now Life giving Ruler up for the Ghost by the looks of things, and he's going to be taken down as well. Sandbox find themselves the team fight that they're looking. You can't let this happen. You can't let your team members get locked down, as there's the last chapter. The kickback isn't great though, as the ultimate does come through from Clid. He flashes to get himself out of the way as now BDD looking to try and get some damage down as Rascal finds the Vanguard's edge, and Lonely, he's slowed down to high heaven. And in the meantime, Gen G have the man advantage elsewhere on this map as well, as we cruise down and the Prey Seeker is going to find the Lee Sin. And now Root absolutely nowhere to go. Oh dear, Make It Rain comes through. This is a relatively weak turret that should be super diveable here by the Gen G squad. And yeah, Prowling Projectile will be able to lock this one down. Root's running pretty fast, but yeah, there's going to be the Blade Surge, and that is going to be the final kill. I believe Joker did die at the start of that one, so an unofficial ace here for Gen G. Final Fantasy, or Golden Sun, which is where I first saw it, as you have now made the Bob Ross appear in the collective's mind. As there's a flash forward from Joker. We have been brought out of the lull state here, as immediately the Rek'Sai is taken down, but this is likely to be where Gen G can flourish. That being said, they're just going to get burnt down. Great double kill coming through here as BDD picking up flashes left, right, and center. Rascal trying to chase down Lonely. They should be able to grab this kill as Joker and Fate still alive also, but Lonely not so lucky. Backs are going to come in, but it is still a win for Gen G, despite only having 2 members still alive. Also, BDD continues to retain a 100% win rate after 6 games on Zoe. So this is certainly a key pickup for him. True Shot Barrage over a couple of members of Sandbox just to soften them up. They're unable to actually stop this Cloud Drake, as there's the dredge line to land onto Clid. Good bullet time into the back line as well, doing so much damage. Rek'Sai and Yuumi already taken down, but look at BDD. Look at Ruler. They're going to be the ones that are important in this fight as Vanguard's Edge destroys the Volley Bear, and in goes Rascal into the backline, able to get the double kill. Can he actually do it? The answer's no, but Ruler might be able to clean this one up. He's looking for Fate for the easy kill, but it's a good max-range dredge line to get himself out of the way. Mystic Shot's going to go wide, but he still should be falling down here.
Yeah, he
will be able to dive on top of him, and yeah, he's running in slightly the wrong direction. As Ruler just arcane shifts to get over to the top, but he does manage to keep alive. Gen G feel like they've managed to chunk out their opponents enough. They've taken this Baron down to half health already.
Rascal with the Yuumi. This is going to be a big Vanguard's Edge.
Well, we'll see whether Rascal can actually grab any kills just yet. He does find the Lee Sin first off as Clid. It's going to go golden. Ruler doing the same thing as he flashes out of the way of Joker. But it is still Sandbox winning this fight for now. Somehow, Root's able to get this one working as Fate has to go golden. Root's still at full health. He needs to get into this fight to try and save it for his team. And Rascal's just gigantic. Life is going to get in there, but not in time. A double kill already as Rascal finds the triple. Down to his GA, it's a 1v1. Root versus Rascal. Rascal doesn't want it though, he's flashing out of the way. It's going to be a 4-for-4 on both sides. All of these team fights have been so close throughout the rest of the fight as we have a look at the damage. And it was not a lot coming out of Ruler. You don't often see numbers like that from an Ezreal. as he was dealt with very, very early on. So look to see whether Ruler is able to actually get more work done as we move in.
Getting caught out, and it's making it so that Sandbox is staying alive a lot longer than they
there's
should.
the final chapter that comes forward. Oh, the bullet time just eviscerates the Ezreal. BDD's going to have to run away. Thankfully for life, he's able to tag on to BDD. Just able to move over to it.
And if Sandbox actually get this Elder Dragon, this is disastrous for Gen.G. Clid, I have no idea why he would ever approach at the
he's
angle.
Trying to make it a 50-50, gets into the pit, but he's actually unable to lock this one down. Easy kill onto the Rek'Sai's Vanguard's edge. Into the backline is doing a lot of work. Oh my god, Rascal survives for a long time, but then gives away 1,000 gold as BDD not able to find the bubble onto anyone. The flawless duet was great onto 4 people, but unfortunately Rascal just, wasn't a lot that he was able to actually accomplish there.
Wait, the game might be over.
Yeah, and Sandbox with the B team, able to run through and really give it to Gen.G with a composition that they really like running. Still, it's not over yet. Really needs to get some work done in the coming minutes. See BDD also trying to land some of these bubbles, but it's very aggressive from Sandbox. Equalizer does basically nothing though, and the bubble is going to register. Lands onto the Lee Sin, good safeguard from OnFleek to get himself out of the way as we've got a very deep
Elder
teleport.
is 15 seconds until it's over.
Probably want to wait for that one. As
no, man.
Oh, dearie me. Okay. Well, Rascal just going to throw his life away into this Sandbox roster. They're still trying to fight this as he will respawn, but it's not enough. Bullet time goes into the sky in celebration of their kill of the top laner. And Rascal is so much of the power of Gen.G. I don't know what he is doing. He's going to know where all of the Sandbox members are, but he's going in very aggressively onto OnFleek. He's going to be able to get out of there as Joker, right in amongst it, but the final chapter is going to come through and Rascal going to lock down the kill. Anything you can do, I can do better, is what Sandbox is saying when it comes to throwing this match.
This should be an Elder converted into a Baron.
Should be, as Bubble's going to lock down the Nautilus. True Shot Barrage as well, over 3 members. And Clid once again going for another engagement. He still has Flash available as Gen.G have them exactly where they want them. OnFleek, what are we doing? We're separated from the team as he's now in the Baron pit. Ruler not able to find too much, but the kickback onto Clid. He tunnels through. Prey Seeker is going to find as there is another team fight happening towards the top side as Rascal soaks an entire bullet time and still has the zoomies up there as well. Dredgeline is going to go wide as the Vanguard's edge, going to get flashed out of by Root, but still Rascal is going to be able to follow him through. Sandbox are going to melt at the hands of Gen.G, who finally find the team fight that they were looking for.
Now, there's no minion wave, though. So, at the end of this, Gen.G will get both.
Are over here. They're going to be able to get the permanent vision of this Rift Scuttler, at least for the next few minutes.
OnFleek's got to be careful.
Yeah, there's the final chapter. Good kickback once again as his cooldown reduction is relatively low right now, but not low enough as the Blast Cone is going to troll Clid completely, but it doesn't matter. He tunnels back through and he's able to lock down the jungler, and that should guarantee this Elder Drake. My god, the ping pong shoulders right now, reminding him of all of his times on Jin Air in 2019, but as we go back to live, this is Gen.G breaking open the bottom side of the base.
We're going to have one last stand.
Yep, depth charge going to come through here from Fate. True Shot Barrage is going to make sure that he dies. The last auto attack from Ruler is enough to lock that one down. As now Rascal, he's going to QSS. The double kill comes in from the Ezreal as the final chapter does nothing, but it doesn't need to. Gen.G will get rid of the last Nexus turret, and Ruler is able to just get over the top of this team. Lonely goes golden, but he's not the golden boy at this stage, as that's the Penta kill for Ruler to end this one, and Gen.G, after a sloppy match, are able to pull it all back. And who the heck do you give the player of the game to?
So this is really hard. So everyone actually had an int moment. BDD had an int moment in mid when he tried to walk back into the mid-tier 1 turret, got caught, if you recall.
Rascal's
Awake to my